This is new one, new allowance support for family that will replace Reddito di cittadinanza, that yellow card. Do you know what? The good thing about this is that they have reduced the residence duration from 10 years to 5 years, meaning only after 5 years of residence, that your common residence, after you don't stay for more than 5 years, you have right to apply puts. The former one, RODC, Reddito di cittadinanza, that one was 10 years. Now that one give muta to many people because they're not rich. Some people were ordinary 7 years, 8 years. They go apply, but they can't get muta, they carry muta. But for this one, they don't reduce the age or the years of residence to ordinary 5 years. Remember, you must also meet up with the requirements because the former one who first announced that and that Reddito di cittadinanza, many people only hear the headline, they just quickly go wrong, apply. They don't listen to the requirements. Now, although they don't reduce that to 5 years, please, not just wrong, go carve. Listen to the requirement. I will take time to explain all the requirements one after the other so that you don't go make mistake for this one. Because if you still made mistake, go wrong, apply puts, motors they waiting for roads. You have to know that. According to what they stated, the application need to start in January 1st, but Meloni government, they have done another thing by bringing the date forward. That it can also start from 18th of December. So I'll be showing you what you need to do. If possible, you can go from 18th. You want to wait on the 1st of January, you can also wait as well. According to what they stated, it says, Assegno di Inclusione, that be the name, Assegno di Inclusione, Inclusion Allowance, starting from 1st January 2024, the first dates when they announce or when they first announce. But they come announce, say, Meloni government brings forward the click day to December. They don't carry and come forward. Scheduled to depart in January 2024. The possibility of making requests 1 month in advance has been confirmed. It's supposed to start in January, or it will be starting in January 1st, but there's a possibility of making advanced requests or advanced application. So for those who meet up the requirements, and if you want requests for now, meaning you have to use the new or the easy one you get currently to apply. Then from next year, after you do another easy, then you can also go and add it to it as well. Anyhow, we're going to go straight into the requirement for you to know whether you go fit apply put or not. You got to listen to the requirement. So I repeat. First, they said, who is it intended for? Who gets rights to it? Number one, the inclusion allowance is recognized to families that have at least one member in one of the following conditions. Number one, family when gets disabled person, maybe inside that family there's 1 or 2 disability, one disabled person, that family get rights to apply puts. That's number one. Then underage, maybe they get children when they underage, under 18, they or at least 60 years of age. They also get maybe elderly person inside that family when they're 60 years and above. You understand? So they also get right to apply for a person will be 60 years and above. You yourself, you still get right to apply for it. Now, that not just give you the whole right. There are many, many other things you got to listen to. Even though you get children, there are many things you have to also listen to as well. You might have children, you might not even have right to apply for it. There are different things, easy as matter and other things as well. They also talk about people when they disadvantaged, maybe because of one condition or the other, they also have right to apply as well. Then that of the residence of how many years you don't stay for Italy or who you be. They said citizenship, residence, and residence requirements. Now, these are the requirements. If they use whatsoever to you be Italian citizen, anything where you be, they said at the time of submitting the request and for the entire duration of the provision of the benefits, the person requesting the measure must be number one at the time when you want to apply now. Now we say maybe you did 4 years of residence. You say make I just quick apply for grant. No, you must have been more than the 5 years. As at the time of applying right now, either you're Italian citizen, European citizen, maybe from France, Germany, wherever, or you're Italian citizen, or your family member, maybe your husband, an Italian citizen, or now German citizen, or your wife an Italian citizen, and you there you get that their EU family member document, you have right to apply for that according to what they said. Holder of right of residence, the right of residence permit or permanent residence, or be a third country national, in possession of an EU residence permit. Please listen to this. EU residence permit, which is the 10-year sojourner. That 10-year sojourner, they call it Carta sojourner or illimitata. EU residence permit of long-term resident or holder of international protection status, which is asilo. You get asilo document, that 5 years asilo document, asylum, political or subsidiary protection, asilo document or subsidiary document. That is what they stated. According to what they wrote here, they not made mention of 1 year sojourner, 2 year sojourner. These are the ones they made mention of. So the other one, if you get 1 year sojourner, you get 2 year sojourner, you can go and confirm, because since last year, many people that were having ordinary 1 year or 2 years, they were using their ready-to citadinals that they have access to it, that they give them, they don't give them muta. So whether you still have access to it now, because you were using 2 years before, you get access to it, they give you, they grant them to you, they don't give you muta. And though you pass 10 years in Italy or pass 5, you understand. This time around, this is what I'm reading to you. So not be me go use my mouth talk and say you did. You understand? So if you want to know whether you do or not, you need to go and make the rest confirmation from where you want for apply. But waiting the right here, now I say read comment. You must have all this type of sojourner. Then number 2, resident in Italy for at least 5 years. Resident in Italy, meaning you don't date Italy for at least 5 years. You must be a resident of Italy for at least 5 years, of which the last 2 years are continuous. Of which the last 2 years. Now, let me break that place down. So, according to what they stated, the last 2 years must be continuous. Even though you don't fair date Italy before, you understand, you don't fair date Italy before, you can't come out. Then you can't later come back. If you can't later come back, then before you go for apply, you must have fresh residence. Maybe 1, 2, last 2 years. Then the former one you first get before, they can't and join the 5 years of stay. You understand? The former one you first get before, they'll can't and join the 5 years of stay. But if they cut your residence, that 5 years, you can't count it along. If they cut your residence, you have to listen to that again. If, for instance, you first date Italy, you spend 2 years or 3 years, or even the 5 years, the 5 years first complete when you spend for Italy, you get residence that time. But you can't come on, go Germany or go anywhere. They can't cut your residence. If they cut your residence, anytime we take come back, you are starting afresh. So that 5 years, they're not going to count and join now. You understand? So now the fresh 5 years, they will count join now. Then the 2 years when they talk about, they must also be continuous. Not be say maybe you spend 1 year, you come out, you come back again, you can spend another 1 year again. No, the 2 years before you go apply must complete. And also your 5 years, as you must have been in Italy for more than 5 years, according to what they stated. Any area people that have right to apply for, they know what I'm talking about. You must be in Italy for more than 5 years. Resident must be 5 years. That is what they stated. So these are some of the requirements. They also talk about the member of the family that want to apply. They stated it here. The residency in Italy also requires some family members who fall within the perimeters of the equivalent scale. So what they are saying is that the children, the reason of the children, maybe your children, when you get the underage or whoever, must be here in Italy, not be Africa, not be whenever. It's not for children when not there here, it's for children when they here. You understand? So that is what they are stated. So there are other requirements as well. For instance, maybe the EZ. The EZ must be 6,000 euro below 6,000 euro. You understand? According to them, to also be up to 9,000 euros from next year, 2024. You understand? So anyhow, for those ones who have a plan as well, they also stated that for those people who get house, if you get first house, there's no problem. But from the second house, you get first house, no problem. But from the second house, the money not go past 20,000. If you get first house, from the second house, maybe you can't get second house, the money when you take buy or the you understand, it not go so it's not supposed to pass 20,000. They also talk about the money when you even supposed to get to your bank, the asset, movable asset, e.g. like car, or maybe the money when you can come money when your account na movable asset, your car na movable asset. So all those things, the money not also pass 10,000 euros according to what they stated. The money when you take buy it not go pass. If you go buy car of 20,000, meaning you get money, you don't go feel apply for this kind of thing. If you get second house or third house, when the money already passed the 20,000 when they talk, you not go still apply, put according to what they stated. So this is it. So they also talked about the money, how the money want to come, how much it be. how much you need to be expecting. They said, what is it about? The ADI, which is Assegno the Inclusione, is a supplement to the family income of up to 6,000 euros for 12 months. The money when they want to pay you, it will be up to 6,000 euros for 12 months. If you break it down, meaning approximately 500 euros every month. Approximately 500 euros every month. Maybe this bonus. Some people will go even high, pass down, depends on how many you want to be for family. That is what they are stated. Up to 12 months, depending on the composition of the applicant's household, like I just said. Depending on the composition, if you have many, you get children with many, the money will say high past that one, but now from 500 euros and up to 3,360 euros for the needs to pay rent. They will also add another one joiner, which is up to 3,360 euros for the need to pay rent, according to what they stated. Meaning, rent money, if you do apartment when you rent, does they pay small money? The joiner for rent money approximately maybe to 250 or to 200 euro. When we see the equivalent to 3,360 according to what they stated, and it's going to last for the duration of 18 months. If you apply now, they'll start counting it from January for 18 months. It will last for the period of 18 months. That's approximately a year and 6 months. Then thereafter, you have the possibility of renew it. Then if you want renew 1 month, they don't will pay. And it's just like the former Reddito Cittadinanza. If you want to renew for 1 month, they don't go pay. According to what they said, they'll suspend that for 1 month, they don't go pay. If you renew 1 month, they don't go pay until they'll start payment again. For a further year, then per month is approximately 500 euros, like what I said. Per month, approximately 500 euros. So lastly, let's look at how to make application, where to make application, and when to make application. It says how to get it. First of all, you submit your application to HIMSS, which will confirm your suitability by verifying the requirement. After you submit application, this time around, they will take time to verify all your requirement, not like the former one, Reddito Cittadinanza, of which as you just submit and they just not can give you under 2 weeks. As you just submit and they just give you confirmation, say they don't already accept time. All of which at the end they're going to give people multa. This time and they say they're going to confirm. Take time to confirm your requirements. This procedure will be the one launched digitally on the site on Monday 18th December. So meaning application has been confirmed to start from Monday 18th December. If you have the requirement, you can go and make application for it, or you can wait from 1st of January 2024. The ADI will be provided through an inclusion card. There's a card they're going to give to people. Not like the yellow card. The yellow card will be cancelled. They're not use them again. There's another type of card when they want to become. It's called inclusion card, issued by the Italian Post Office with a crediting and use mechanism similar to that of the citizenship income or citizens income. So it will still be like that of the yellow card, but this one will be another type of card entirely, written inclusion card. You understand? Or Assegno the Inclusione. So that is it. So this side is going to go for those ones that have right to, like what I said, they have now reduced the 10 years residence, 10 years duration of residence to 5 years. Meaning, if you meet up with all the requirements we just explained about, you have right to apply for it. That's it. For people that were having Reddito Cittadinanza before, you can also apply for it if you meet up with the requirement. For those that don't also have the requirement before, maybe you were not up to 10 years and you are under this category, your ISE is very low, below 6,000, and also you have maybe minor children at home. You don't have all those assets, maybe second, third, fourth houses, or maybe movable money or assets in your bank that is more than 10,000 euros. You have rights to apply for it. This is what I stated. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.